Good afternoon to Ms. Kathy. Today we are here to present our teaching plan for teaching of reading. Before proceed with the presentation, let me introduce myself. I'm Manivan and working together with my partner, Pratibha Bhaskaran. As the first for the presentation, let me begin with the main skill, which is reading. We chose 3.2 as a content standard, which is explore and expand ideas for personal development independently and quite. The learning standard, which is 3.2.1, read, enjoy, and give personal response to fiction or non-fiction and other suitable print and digital access of interest. And the complementary skill will be explained by.
Okay, for the complementary skill in this teaching plan is speaking. So for the content standard 2.1, communicate information, ideas, opinions, and feelings integratively on familiar topics. And then for the learning standard 2.1.5, express and respond to common feelings such as happiness, sadness, surprise, and interest.
Let's continue with the pre-lesson. We believe the learning objective of pre-lesson discuss personal experience or knowledge related to the topic qualified. We are The strategy we are using for this stage is activate prior knowledge for the activity of group discussion and the involvement of ELT methodology for this stage pre-lesson communicate language teaching CLT since the 30% involvement of speaking as a complementary skill in this lesson. So we believe that communicate language teaching is suitable for uh, this activity. The reason why we believe this activity can activate prior knowledge because this activity helps students to get ready for the reading lesson of cauliflower oil by discussing what they already know. It encourages them to talk together and creates a lively learning atmosphere. As the first step, we show them the type of olive oil in or in a in order of 1 to 6, and then we post 4 questions for each group for them to discuss about the olive oil before we receive or distribute the printed text to the student. Secondly, the activity one, which is while lesson. Uh, while lesson consists of 2 activities. The first one is reading comprehension, where this part we distribute the reading text. The title is An Oil for Life. And the strategy involved in this activity is scheme and scan, where the learning objective is demonstrate their reading comprehension skill through use of the scheme and scan strategy with a focus on filling in the gaps to complete a reading text about an oil for life. The reason we are planning to do this activity because this learning objective is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, and it clearly outlines what students are expected to achieve by the end of the lesson. So, where the text itself come up with filling the blanks, where it allows the student to skim and scan for the answers to complete the text in order to get a completed version text, so where they can gain information for the next other activities. So let me pass to Pratibha to discuss further on the activity two while.
Okay, for next, I will be discussing about the activity two and the post lesson. So, activity two while lesson, the learning objective for this lesson is learning new vocabulary frequently requires comprehending important distinctions in meaning and context. So, basically, this activity is most relatable to vocabulary. The strategy we use for this activity is vocabulary practice, and maybe we can use definition as a name for definition matching. And then the ELT methodology for this is not applicable. The justification is this vocabulary practice activity fosters a dynamic learning environment by tapping into students' prior knowledge and promoting collaborative discussion. By engaging in conversation about family vocabulary, such as evidence, process, liquid, civilization, and disease. So the procedure for this activity is first, we will introduce them the focus words, and then as a teacher, we will ask them to drill the word again and again. Once they drill the word, they will be answering the worksheet according to the correct answer. For example, we can see the evidence, process, liquid, civilization, and disease, and there is some answers, and it's already mixed there. So later they have to fill in the blanks, which is the correct answer. Next. Okay, so for the post lesson part, we would like to give them a bubble map, which is from this bubble map, the learning objective is present their own understanding of annual for life. We can see here from the activity one, they have learned about annual for life from the passage. They will learn, understand, and adopt the points. Once done, they will be doing the bubble map. From this, the strategy is activating background knowledge. The activity is, you can see here, it's bubble map, and the ELT methodology we use here is task-based learning. Justification for this activity is help students to form new ideas from taking ideas from what they have learned before. So for the bubble map, later we will ask them to be in a group. Once we have separated them in a group, we will ask them, each group will be provide each title, which is, for example, the first group will be given the advantages of oil, and then the second group will be the second group will be received like the disadvantages of oil or history of what. So from that, they can give their own, not own opinion, they can give the points from the passage in the textbook. Then they have to do that in a bubble map. Once done, later teacher will read the answers to the class students and make correction whether it is correct or not. So that's all for post lesson. So that's all from us. Thank you, Miss.